Today's horoscope, Virgo April 3, 2022. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money, and compatibility with other signs. Transits today inspire practical thinking. You readily draw upon experience and wisdom and apply it to a current problem. They're also suitable for quiet study or work in relative solitude. Dealing with responsibilities rather than hiding from them can be satisfying. You tend to notice and handle details. You're in a cycle that draws you to alone time for reflection, meditation, and a general break from competitive, materialistic, or overly demanding pursuits. It's a time for reflecting on the past and what you'd like to put behind you. A new moon occurs early tomorrow, and it's bound to direct you well in your quest for answers. After the new moon, you may be particularly motivated to close projects and unfinished business and get closure on matters that have left you wondering. Today, it's important not to jump into something new. The moon is balsamic today, suggesting that it's a better time for reflection than innovation. You are unlikely to follow through on endeavors begun now. Your love horoscope. Single, crushing, or already romantically attached, one thing's for sure, you have a lot to think about. Deep in your heart, you already know the answer, but you're being called to reflect on everything from your love language to your ideal relationship and why. This is especially true when considering today's karmic square between your planetary ruler, Venus, and the nodes of destiny. And though Venus will continue to ignite your 10th house of authority, the north and south nodes are activating your axis of me versus we. For instance, is your life mission and reputation in the world getting in the way of your current connection? Your career horoscope. Has something got you riled up at work? Now that the moon fires up in Aries, your subconscious is delighted by the ram's bolster. This secret fire fueling you could be just what you need to buckle down at work. It may feel like you are running off a hidden battery power, but the passionate lunation could also become easily frustrated, implying that you may feel somewhat emotionally bottled up. If you find yourself becoming increasingly annoyed with aspects of your job, you should either open up productively instead of blowing up. Your finance horoscope. In her final 5 days in your career sector, Venus is doing her best to steer this professional year in a lucrative direction and look for any short-term income opportunities. However, with the most active months of the year on the income front still 2 months away, Venus is mainly focused on first gaining the right professional momentum. Social life today. You are full of energy and other people are carried away with it. You feel like going out and having fun. Who could say no to that? It will be easy to encourage others to participate if you end up on the town on your own, which is unlikely, but possible. You'll have no trouble finding company. Your dating horoscope. You can be right without being all righteous about it. Keep your ego under control with whips and chains if that's what it takes. Flirting tips. Be prepared for love to become a more permanent feature. You don't have to do much to get yourself noticed. Your secret is to simply be yourself, even if sometimes you feel a little uncertain. What matters is you're prepared for any eventuality. It's in the most unexpected of places your dream lover can appear. Lucky numbers 5, 8, 17, 31, 41. Your well-being horoscope. You seem to love games that involve mystery. Have you been playing enough board games lately? Generally speaking, there are not enough adults who play board games these days. Human beings are among the most playful creatures on Earth. When it comes to working together to solve a mystery, we easily combine forces. Indulge your sense of mystery in choosing the books you read, the films you see, even the kinds of conversation you initiate with your friends. Socrates said, "I have decided to be happy because it is good for my health." Your daily numeroscope. You'll find your concentration and practical thinking strong on this day. Whether you have projects to tend to at work or you have a day at home, You are sure to feel ambitious when it comes to getting things done. This is a natural effect of this vibration, and making the most of it can see you with a stack of work labeled done. So go ahead with confidence and enthusiasm. You'll have things wrapped up in no time flat. Daily Planetary Overview. Mercury is extremely active today due to its alliance with the Sun and Chiron. All three of these planets are in passionate Aries, so we can expect to assert our desires and let them be known. Aries is known to be a very spontaneous and impulsive sign, which means arguments could occur. It's important to think before you speak, so you don't put your foot in your mouth and say words that hurt others. Healing Centaur Chiron is present in today's energy, bringing the hope that you can resolve any matters that have been plaguing your heart for a while. As long as you let others speak first and listen to what they have to say, you'll find that relationships are able to move forward at this time. However, if you choose to argue, nothing will get resolved. It will only add to an already tense and fraught situation. A tasty dinner is also in order, so set aside some time to cook an awesome meal or grab takeout from your favorite local restaurant. Self-care is also a big theme when it comes to this lunar placement, making it a great time to take a bubble bath and give yourself a mani-pedi. Sky for today. In the pre-dawn hours, the Aries moon sextiles Venus in Aquarius, engendering harmony. Many of us will be asleep when this aspect perfects, and our dreams may be particularly comforting, featuring light-hearted meetings with friends and loved ones. If we are awake, we can use our charm and wit to our advantage to get things accomplished in social settings. We mix well with others and our agendas are perceived as less of a threat, even if we are highly independent in our approach. In the morning, Mercury aligns with Chiron in Aries, an aspect that has been nearing perfection since the March 31st Aries new moon. We can feel self-conscious about expressing our opinions or ideas now, but paradoxically, our insecurities are unlikely to be perceived by others. Those we engage with seem to hang on our words, are compelled to act by our outlook, or are otherwise inspired by our decisions. It is currently best that we power through uncertainty. It can even be valuable to share stories of past wounds or traumas inflicted upon us in youth. We may never know the true extent of the impact we make by sharing our truth, but it is guaranteed that no one will benefit from our silence. In your personal life, you'll be seeking pleasure and affection, and all of your senses will be on high alert. The world is so enjoyable now, and you love to take the time to smell the roses. The sounds around you are music to your ears, the smells are intoxicating. Because of quarantine, you are probably yearning for touch, the least used sense during this pandemic most of all. If you're fortunate enough to be able to give loved ones a hug or a lover a kiss at any point today, savor it.